Well, as we shift into the post-pandemic world, pets are feeling the brunt of people returning to their normal routines.
Shelters all across the country are full of pets who've been given up by their owners, but the Anti-Cruelty Society is clearing the shelters tomorrow. Rachel Klausnitzer is the Director of Marketing and Communications with the Anti-Cruelty Society, and there you see her joining us live to talk a little bit more about this. Hello to you.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, first I want you to sort of describe the problem that we're seeing right now, just the extent of the problem when we talk about overpopulation at some of these shelters.
Sure. So shelters nationwide have seen sharp declines in adoption rates, and pretty much all shelters are either at or over capacity. And there's really a lot of reasons for this and a lot of reasons for why they might be overpopulated. So our goal is just to keep encouraging the public to foster or adopt to help solve this problem.
And how does the Clear the Shelters event do that?
Sure. So the Anti-Cruelty Society is waiving all adoption fees at every location tomorrow, Saturday, August 27th, to clear out the shelter, get these animals to good and forever homes, and make room for more animals in need.
Okay, and you know, I always try to explain to people that adopting a pet, they look so cute right now, but you know, it is definitely a commitment. What are you looking for in maybe participants, people who come in who want to adopt a pet? What qualities, what things should they keep in mind?
Sure. Well, they definitely are a time commitment. It is a full-time, long-term job to own a pet and to bring an animal into your family. So you just really need to make all of your family aware of the time commitment it is, and take that into consideration when you are considering adopting an animal. So we just look for people who are animal lovers and want to give these animals a safe and happy home.
Rachel, just out of curiosity, how often does it not work out? You know, I think of people who think, oh, this is great, I'm working from home, I'll adopt a dog. Oh, this was a lot of work.
You know, we really don't get a lot of returns. I think once you have that animal in your home and they become a part of your family, we see so many success stories where they're forever pets and they're part of the family forever. And so we don't get a lot of returns, which we love to see.
Okay, so give us the information one last time. If people want to be a part of this event, they can call the Anti-Cruelty Society and fill out that application. Is there a website we can guide them to?
Absolutely. So it's anticruelty.org. And again, we will have hundreds of animals on site ready to find their forever home. So we hope you'll help us clear the shelters.
All right, there you have it. Thank you so much. Rachel Klausnitzer. She's the Director of Marketing and Communications with the Anti-Cruelty Society. Please come back.
Thank you.
Next for us.